And as always, the honk will lead them. And there's nothing better to start a stream than with a resub as we get in here. Thank you so much, Prince Justin, for the 73 months of support. My goodness, 73 months. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Prince Justin. And welcome, everybody. Welcome, Argonauts, to a Tuesday stream. Tuesday. I'm trying to push myself back in the week. No, it is not Tuesday. It is Thursday. I'm sure people are relieved that it's not Tuesday. It is Thursday night, and we are ready for a stream on Thursday night, May 8th, as we get ready to play some more Oblivion Remastered. I am super excited for that. Had a very good day today. Had a chance to, my classes are over. I do have a final exam that I'm doing on Monday. And so I did some grading today and also had the chance to go to the state capitol in Hartford, Connecticut, because a number of districts, including my son and daughter's district, are advocating for Connecticut's $4 billion state surplus to be slightly opened up so that they can cover multi-million-dollar shortfalls in a lot of these districts. It is the most obvious thing in the world to do, because the alternative is to make massive cuts to education, which is ridiculous and unnecessary. When you have, I say again, a $4 billion surplus, it's a rainy day fund. It's a rainy day, people. Get out the freaking money. Anyway, my daughter was there in her capacity as student poet laureate and as a student that was speaking to everyone. She wrote something up. She delivered it very passionately to the Bridgeport State Legislative Delegation at the Capitol, and she was able to we were able to go into the State Senate rotunda and the Legislative Office building in Hartford. We were able to go into the House Gallery and stuff like that. So it was very cool. She did very well. Of course, I continue to be exceedingly proud of her, and that was pretty great. And then she did a poetry reading tonight at another event. So busy bee. It was pretty awesome. So you love the Capitol building. You talk about the Hartford Capitol building. Actually, Prince Justin, the funny thing is, though, there was a garage there that's free to the public. So we actually just drove there. We just drove in and parked, and it was no problem. Actually, it was like pretty mild. Like the only thing we had to deal with, we had just like a metal detector for security. And then obviously you had a couple of like Capitol Police around, but nothing extreme. I was surprised how easy it was, but and there was a lot going on too. It was Seniors Day over there, and it was also homeschoolers in Connecticut are mad at the moment because there's this movement based on a pretty horrendous news story about a person who was abused and basically was in his early 30s and was discovered because he set fire to his house. So he was finally discovered that he had been trapped basically by his mom, who I guess is mentally ill for like a decade plus or whatever. But anyway, he had dropped out of the school system and went into this homeschooling thing. And so there's all this discussion now about how there have to be greater regulations on homeschoolers. As someone who himself during COVID had to homeschool his daughter, because that's what I had to do, I appreciate that there are occasionally scenarios where homeschooling is to happen, but in general, there is unquestionably needs to be good regulations on homeschoolers. So it was interesting because I had a person who came up to us as we were leaving, like, "Oh, were you part of the homeschool contingent?" I'm like, "Nope, I was part of the public school contingent, thank you." And she was like, "Oh, I see." It was very much like I see. We're not going to be simpatico on this, are we? So, but it was a great experience for my daughter. It was very moving to me. All of these kids were so impressive. Like, they had a lot of kids there from these different districts. A lot of them spoke. And I don't know what happened. Maybe this is the only good thing about TikTok culture. I'm joking. But maybe this is one positive thing that came out of it. I've worked with young people for decades. Not a single one of these young people spoke too quickly or mumbled. I couldn't believe it. Like, middle schooler and high schoolers, it was mostly high schoolers, but they spoke carefully and slowly, and they were clear, and they were like, and they're all different. Like, some of them are better speakers than others, but so it wasn't like they were doing all this incredibly polished stuff. So, but it was all authentic, and they were understandable. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what on earth? These days they speak slowly, like you could understand them. It was amazing. So anyway, a lot of very impressive kids. It's a very diverse community. We had people speaking from St. Lucia, from Beirut, Lebanon, from Brazil, from Mexico, from all over the place, because Bridgeport is easily Connecticut's most diverse area. And so it was really great. It was great to be a part of it, and great to watch my daughter continue to flourish and grow. It's really great to see, and super proud of her. So it was a very nice day today, and a very tiring day also. So I am excited to finish it up with some Oblivion Remastered. I should be saying all this when I'm actually on screen, but I just got into that discussion because it just happened today. So let me zip through the rest of this quickly. If you haven't done so already, please follow our channel. We really do appreciate that. Remember, schedule-wise, by the way, that we are going to have ArvCon coming up in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow, ArvCon 2025 launches. I'm starting to get in various giveaway items. I've started to get stuff with various corporations that are going to be supporting us, corporate sponsors and the like. Next week, I will be announcing the list of corporate sponsors, and then the week after that, I will be announcing the full schedule for ArvCon. So very excited. It's going to be a big event. Our goal is $5,000 this year to benefit the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation. We are already $250 into that goal, thanks to Thordak's mommy very early gift, the earliest gift I've ever had. So that was really great. So we now are only $4,750 away from our goal, and we haven't even started it yet. It's amazing. Very excited for all of it. There's going to be special events. There's going to be a whole bunch of other good stuffs going on. So I am excited for that. Hey, what's up, Drew? So definitely mark your calendars for that. If you have not already done so, please follow us over on and subscribe to us on YouTube. That's !ArvTube. Thank you for those of you watching over there right now. Please do subscribe to us there. I keep making this plea because we are so close to 1,100 subscribers. It's free for you to do that, but it really does help us out. So please do subscribe over to my YouTube channel as well. Discord is !ArvCord. Twitter !ArvTweets. Blue Sky !ArvSky. Website for all that, arvineleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop. That's the merchandise area. We've got some new stuff coming up there fairly soon to go along with our new emotes and emojis and all that kind of good stuff. !ArvTrayon is the Patreon, sitting at 88. My goal right now is to get that into triple digits before ArvCon. So if we can get that into triple digits before 2 weeks from tomorrow, that would be amazing. I would love to get that up into triple digits as we start to move back up. It really does support the channel financially, so do what you can if you're able to do so. Cool stuff for yourself and cool stuff for the channel as well. Subbing to the channel is really important. Also, you can get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, and you can get inspirations to help our tabletop players both with a Patreon and with a sub system, as you just saw Prince Justin sub earlier on tonight. So there's that. On the publishing front, !Icarus, it's my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library is my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade. That is my Greyshade IP, Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, available at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks, and you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade, which is now in edits, coming out from Alligator Alley Entertainment and brought to you, designed by the amazing and awesome Brandon O'Brien. Cannot wait for all of that. And yes, I was going to say, the last episode of Hearthglow dropped yesterday. This worked exactly as I wanted to, and Triffid deserves so much credit for having done that wonderfully. I think Triffid would agree that it really came out well. It was a good limited run podcast. I really appreciated it. I think it was like a 7 months from soup to nuts. So I was really happy with that. So thank you again to Triffid for all that amazing work, and definitely check out Hearthglow over on the website too. And as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, that's the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message will do so for others in that situation in future. And with that, I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn on that. There we go. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. And and by the way, we've got a new pope. Not only do we have a new pope, but I don't know if you all saw some of the details about this guy. So first of all, this guy was apparently sort of a long shot, but he was the person that a lot of people think Francis himself would have chosen. The first American-born pope, but he spent a lot of time in Latin America. He's a dual citizen, U.S. and Peruvian citizen. He's very anti-Trump. And if you look at the sort of ideological stuff, he's arguably even further left than Francis was. Like, in terms of like stuff about homosexual marriage approval and all this stuff, I was like, this guy's all right. Like, I actually saw his, when he first stepped out on the balcony and everyone's cheering him, and you could see he was really, like, he was crying. He was really moved by it. And I'm like, how about that? Yeah, I know. And everyone, of course, was making the joke about now deep dish pizza is clearly the best pizza because it's all infallible. He's infallible and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to say, Prince Justin. Like, what I love is that it's following up on the progressive stuff that Francis did, which is again only a start. In the Catholic Church, there were definitely things to grapple with, a lot of them in the Catholic Church. But Francis moved it in that direction. And then this guy, plus the fact that he took on the name of Leo, which is the last time Leo was 19th century Pope, very progressive Pope. And the other thing is too that what they said about Francis and they say about this guy, he's also a really good administrator and politician type of person as well. So he's not just like, I'm an idealist, I was, who knows? Obviously, there's so much to find out about him. We're going to have a fair bit of time. He's 69. He's apparently in pretty good health. So presumably, we'll find out. He should be in good shape for a while. I was like, see, 17 years from now, I could be Pope. Who knows? There's all these things happening. Prince Justin, I really want to see Conclave. A friend of mine and I have been talking about seeing that for a while. Is it good? Because I heard really good things about Conclave, and I thought it seemed really, it's like intrigue, man. It's up my alley, Is it good? Yeah. I really want to check it out. I heard good things about Conclave. That is definitely on my list of things to see. So anyway, that was very good news to me. And obviously we've had a scenario of not as much good news with things as well. Yeah, exactly, Chrono. I had a spat with Vance on Twitter. So it all, one step at a time. It is bizarre, though, to think the spiritual leader of 1.4 billion people. Like, whew, I don't know. As long as you like Talking Heads. Well, if it's like Talking Heads, like OG Star Trek Talking Heads, because yeah, I can get behind that. Like, get me a conference room and let's all talk about, the fate of the universe in science fiction is what I'm looking at. But anyway, but that was good. I had some bad publishing news yesterday, and which really kind of shook me up a little bit. And I was like, oh, God damn it. And I won't get into the details. It's not like, I'm never going to be a writer. It was just some bad news. And so I was dealing with that. And then I was just like, I had a chance I was with my son yesterday. Today I was with my daughter all day, got some grading done. I still feel like we're moving ahead. So I was like, I'm okay. I'm doing better now. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard because it was something that felt very likely to happen and then just didn't. And that's very frustrating to me. But, I have to have faith. Not only do we have the tabletop thing with Gray Shade, I have another thing, knock on wood, knocking on all kinds of wood, knocking on wood. That is very promising as well. And then it's just a matter of kind of, hanging in there. This may also not have been as much to do with me as it had to do with other factors sort of separate from me. But it's one of those deals. It's like everyone who's here, who's a writer or adjacent, a writer adjacent or connected to the field knows the deal. It's brutal, and like you feel like Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the mountain all the time. And I've been at this quite a while, folks, like I had my first, formal essay published in any capacity, not counting like high school things, but like, real professional stuff, back in 2001. So, and then obviously my first academic book came out, my first edition of my academic book came out in 2007. And then the Third Sign came out in 2009. So really I've been writing professionally for pay, for 18 years now almost. And so I've been at it a while and I'm like, man, I just, when's my ship going to come in? But, obviously along the way, I have been published in a number of places. I am an award-winning author, legit. I've had legitimate good reviews of my work and all that. And I'm, I feel respected in the field and all that. So I don't, I'm in no way suggesting that it's all a disaster and it's all a failure. But sometimes you feel like you're ready to take that next step and then, so that's the deal. But we'll get there. Yeah. And you may find yourself as Pope. And you may ask, how did I get upon this balcony? Oh, did a Leo guy? That is totally his name. Oh no. That sucks, Triffid. Oh man, I'm glad that you found it. We found a yellow jacket in my daughter's room today, but I was able to remove it without killing it and release it to the outside world. Just want you all to know I have bravely faced down not one but two yellow jackets in the last week. Actually, we're not 100% sure that it's a yellow jacket. It is some kind of like a bee. It's not a huge like You may have heard of like the killer bee things, which are actually like the wasp killer bees, which are like this big and are like terrifying, but they actually are really good. It's not one of those, and it's not a bumblebee because we have plenty of those also. This is one of those like in the middle sort of deals, but we were able to get it out. And so I don't know. The fact that I found 2 inside over the last week is not great. It means that I have to maybe think about checking around and seeing if there's a nest under the eaves nearby or something, which is no fun. But anyway, we got it out. Everyone was safe. Nobody was stung. Everyone was happy. Everything was great and nobody hurt. So it was all that. But anyway, I'm sorry to hear about the tick situation, and I'm glad that you got it before it bit you. That is, that is bad news bears. No one wants that. So I'm glad that you found it when you're supposed to. Could be a carpenter wasp, but possibly. But it was like the size of, it was like the size of the. No, that's not even. It's not even that big. It was like a little smaller than the lens cap even. It was smaller than the lens cap. So, but it was definitely like yellow and black stripes and all that in it. So, I don't know. Either way, it was one of those things where I'm like, I'm just going to grab this thing and we're going to take this outside. Because my kids, not so much. But anyway, we are all done now, and we're ready for some Oblivion. I'm excited for tonight, folks. So we managed to close an Oblivion gate last time. We managed to get ourselves some armor. So what we're going to do today is I want to do some side quests. I want to explore. I want to look around. I want to maybe think about getting into one of the guilds. I want to do, at a minimum, I want to get into the Thieves Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Fighters Guild. I know that everyone loves the Dark Brotherhood quest. I'm sorry, despite the fact that this may sound ridiculous since I'm perhaps best known in my writing career for writing about an assassin, but I'm not about that life, to be perfectly honest. In terms of gameplay, I don't want to be killing people randomly. I don't want to do that. So it's like, it would be cool to have that quest. At the same time, I also no. Oh, yes, I did, Drew. I did. In fact, here, you know what? I'm sorry, I just got that. All right, let me do the unboxing here. Now, this is going to be one of 2 major giveaway prizes. Now, I have to say, there are going to be multiple giveaways, game codes. There's going to be books from me. There are going to be board games given away. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. But there are 2 things that have become kind of a tradition. And I don't want to speak for one of those people. I never want to assume. But in the past, I know that Prince Justin has done one of these and has been talking about possibly doing that again, of Prince Justin's wonderful photography. And the other part of it has also been Drew, the Damager's wonderful photography. And so I'm excited to see which one this is. Oh, you need to make the decision? Okay, so here we go. Oh, man, I'm excited, chat. I am excited. All right, you're all going to get a chance to see this. So this is going to be the giveaway item. And I always have to be careful because I always have to untape and carefully remove because I don't want to damage the thing. This is always basically because Drew is a professional photographer and transfers this onto metal and then sends it and is sent at his cost to me. And it is immensely generous, and it's, his entry might influence you. So, and again, this thing is not trivial in terms of expense, to be able to do all this, not to mention the fact that the art in the first place of being a photographer who's really good, can confirm, is also a part of that. So I am always exceedingly grateful that this is part of the mix. Because they don't have to do it. Nobody has to do this, and the fact that they wish to freely is just really powerful to me. Okay. All right, all right. Okay. This is the part 2 where my office starts to look like a freaking like a warehouse, because I'm getting all of these like things in for giveaways and items and books and stuff like that. And then the week after ArvCon, usually the week to 2 weeks after. Oh, that freaked me out. Hello, Sherbert. The week after ArvCon is when I actually ship all the stuff out to the post office, and then the office is back to normal again. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, chat, you ready? Chat, are you ready to see the gorgeousness? Here we go, here we go. Here we go. And this has full mounting hardware, too. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. I recognize that very well from a certain album cover, I believe. Look at that. So that is going to be, in all likelihood, that is going to be the top item. So the top donator, the top donor this year is going to get this shipped to them. And like, I just think it's, hey, what's up, Wispy Song? Gorgeous. Like I really, it's so cool to me. Like, I've been able to have a bunch of these things that they've also sent me sometimes extras. And so I have them around, and they're just such a lovely reminder, not only of beautiful work, but also just of how the community can come together to do this. It's really awesome. And, you know, the people who usually, there are a lot of people who battle this out. Carlos Hernandez is always in that group. I've had lots of donations from lots of different people. Fleos has done this as well. But Hillness and Dragonspear have this friendly little competition where they're always like, I want that painting. No, I want that painting. So I have a feeling that Hillness is going to be all over this. What are you doing, Sherbert? Don't you eat any foam on me. So there you go. Lovely stuff. Drew, thank you. You've outdone yourself, sir. This is beautiful stuff. Really great stuff. What's up, Nonstop? 93 months of Tier 2 support. My goodness. Thank you so much, Nonstop, as always. It's good to see you. What are we at? What is that? Like, that means you're only 3 months away from 8 years? Did I get that right? Good golly. Thanks, Nonstop. I appreciate that, man. I'm just showing everybody the top donor award for ArvCon. So, thank you, Drew. Amazing. And now I have to put this away so that I don't damage it, especially because, you know, certain furry creatures that may or may not be dressed in orange and dark fur, that may have orange and dark fur, may be vaguely interested in, you know, getting to these things. And the answer to that is no, kittens, no. All right, let me put this away. Beautiful. Good stuff. Thank you again, Drew. Thank you again so much. Super generous. I'm really grateful, as you know. So thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's play some Oblivion. And Wispy, it's good to see you. I have not seen you for a little while. I hope that everything is okay. It's good to see you. Welcome to Oblivion. They like to eat that protective foam. Oh, yeah. I have no doubt they'll be all about it. My little Arv showed me today. She showed me the end of her one little charger, like her, I don't know, iPad charger or something, and it had these little teeth marks in it. I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder who could have used little animal vaguely teeth marks. Who among us in this household? You know, we have 5 of us who live here, right? And 2 cats. So there's 7 creatures in the home. Which of those creatures might have been doing that? Know what I'm saying? I wonder who. Oh, you've been a night owl? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I understand. All right, I'm excited. Quest time. So yeah, so anyway, I want to join the Mages Guild at some point, the Thieves Guild at some point, the Fighters Guild at some point. I don't even know if there are any other guilds to join besides the whole Dark Brotherhood thing. But I am excited. And 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not. I am level 6. I am level 6. But Drew, I've done the, well, the two things. Number one, I modded it so that there's no level scaling anymore, hopefully. But also beyond that, I did the battle of the Kvatch thing, so I got that out of the way. Because I heard that there was a real risk that if you don't do that, and if you go back later on, it becomes essentially almost unwinnable because the creatures are too powerful. So this was like perfectly manageable at the time that I did it. Okay, so now, what have we got? What have I got as far as quests are concerned? Right, there is a Wound in Time that I was doing. I got to go to Anvil. Let me see. So I got that. That's the Cloud Ruler Temple. I'll do that at some point. Don't let me forget, by the way, that I left Martin and Joffrey there. I left them at Wayne and Priory, so don't let me forget that I got to go back and find them at Wayne and Priory when all's said and done, which will be a while probably. So this pilgrimage thing is quite possible for us to do at some point as well. And then there's the Wolf or Bear Pout. You need to be level 17. I can't do that yet. And then the Shadow Banished Wine is just if I find it. I'm not going to go out of my way to do that. So basically, we're going to do Wound in Time, and then we're going to do where spirits have lease. And after that, I'm basically going to see about either going to the Imperial City and picking up some guilds, or just kind of wandering about and getting some quests. And then eventually, I will get back to the main quest down the line. So at level 10, you can do the Nocturnal quest, get the Skeleton Key. I will be all over that then. God, do I hate freaking, I hate, and I mean hate me some Skeleton Key. I mean some lockpicking. All right, Mythic Dawn Agent, you've got nothing I want, right? I destroyed you already. Okay. Okay. Right, where am I going? Let's see. I'm going to... Where exactly did I just say? An Alead Ruin, Beldeburo. All right, Beldeburo. I got to eventually get... I've also got to get horses. Because the unicorn that I thought I was going to use is now... Oh, you know what? I have a horse, though, with horse armor. Where did I leave my horse? I have to go find that. Because the unicorn, I loved having the unicorn, but I just can't. Every time I drew a sword around the thing, he was just like, all right, let's go. And he started going after me, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. So let me fast travel to where the stables are. It wasn't there, I don't think. Kvatch, was it? No, that's Kvatch. That's Anvil. Maybe it's the Horse Whisper stables. My thing about fast travel is if I've been to a place before, I'm allowed to fast travel back to it. So I'm going to go back there, find my horse. That's what I need. Yeah, I can't stand the lockpicking. And there's some people who are always kind of like, well, I actually think it's fine. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. You're insane. That's great. No, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, but okay, that's not the right stable. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, Beldeburo. Oh, well, that's actually, I will go there at some point, but first I got to find my horse. Is it Bravel? Where? I know there's a stable where I left the other horse. And I can't remember which stable. Is it Skin Grad, maybe? Nah, I think I'm not a big fan of the speech system. I think the speech system is weird. I don't have any positive nostalgia around the speech system. I'm like, it's meh, you know. Are these the... I don't think this is it either. No, this is not it. Where is the stable that I left everything? Is it Chorrell? Maybe North County Stables? Possibly? I mean, I just would like it if they do actual, like... You could do it in another way, you know? This looks maybe familiar-ish. Oh, wait. I see a cat. Hey, Sherbert. Yeah, you. Hello. Yes, I love you. But I don't want you messing with this thing. Here. Okay. So, you'll never believe this. I went over there and told Sherbert not to mess with the picture that Drew made. And you're not going to believe this.
Hello.
He said that he didn't know what I was talking about. He just purred at me. And I'm like, bro. And he's like, purr. And I'm like, bro. And he's like, purr. And I'm like, where the frick did I leave this? Maybe Chestnut Handy Stables? And now he's stretched out. Although, I don't know if anyone saw this. This actually looks promising. I don't know if anyone saw this. Look at... If you didn't see this on social media, look at this. That is Sherbert with my son. And like my son loved it, but he was also like, but Daddy, I'm worried he's going to scratch me. I'm worried he's going to scratch me. And like, not only did he not scratch him, but then when he moved off of him, he like moved his paw over to the sofa cushion and then, because then he was like kneading the sofa cushion, but he did not put his claws out at all with my son. It was extremely cute. It was like cute on a whole other level of cute. Yeah. It was pretty badass. Sherbert is a great cat. Both of them are great cats. Right, Sherbert? Yeah. Oh, he's here. Yeah, buddy. Armored old nag. That's my horse. Okay, now I want to show you something all. Notice how this horse does not flip out. No, wait a minute. Let me go over here. Notice how my horse does not flip out and start attacking me? If I did what I just did, the unicorn would be like... Rrr. Yeah, armored old nag. Thank you for keeping... Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Thanks for keeping careful hold of the guy. I can't quite... I don't... Excuse me. All right, thanks. I gotta close that thing or it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Okay. What sword is this? Haha. That is the sword that I got from taking out the Mythic Dawn agents. It is the short sword of Cataclysm. And if I ever run out, I can resummon it by resummoning a person, and then they will bring me the weapons and different things that I have. Right now I've got a smelter shield, which is fire shield on self. And this thing, I don't know that it works completely with like my look, but I had to do it because Fortify Endurance 8 points and Strength 8 points means that if I'm not wearing it, I lose like 40 pounds of weight that I can carry. So it's pretty awesome, honestly. Okay. Right, Hordes fan? Beep, beep. God, look how gorgeous this game is, chat. Look how gorgeous it is now. Screenshot. Okay. Right. Okay, now we can go and do our quests. So, Wound in Time, Beldeborough. Okay, now there was a place that I had been to, and then I'll fast travel the rest of the way. It was down here, Anvil. So we're going to go to the Horse Whisperer stables, and then we're going to travel up there. Yeah, and that was all Sherbert. Sherbert wanted to relax on Kalen, on my son. He was just like, he's like, this is the way this works. I'm like, all right. Okay, I'm going to save this here. No. Yes. All right, here we go, chat. What? Oh, I thought I could just do it as I went by. All right, armored old nag. Can I rename my horse? Do I really have to name my horse Armored Old Nag? Can I rename you? Maybe not. Can I call you like Nag for short? Naggy, maybe. Don't want my horse to get too close to this, so I think up here. Well, maybe a little closer. Nope, God. Well, since I'm off the horse. I can harvest from the from horseback. I just need to. I saw, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, yep. I'm also not going to collect every single bergamot that I see, but... Can I collect that? What even is that? Aloe vera! Nice, so if I ever get a poison ivy situation... Oh, jeez. Right. I think here is probably a pretty good place to... Okay. Beldeborough. Whoa. What was I doing here? Priest named Ill of Dragon are mentioned in Iliad Ruin, Beldeborough. He said it's where these disappearances are occurring. What disappearances again? Oh, losing faith because of mysterious disappearances. Right, okay. Yeah. Exactly. Like, when I first played it, I liked the game. I didn't love it. But this has been a whole different experience because... And it's... No! Whoopsie! It's not just the graphics. It's just the... It's the feel of the place. I have to go down here. Yeah, I know. So cool. Perfect. Screenshot. Oh, really? Okay. That's cool. Exactly, Chrono. The enemy scaling and leveling was bad, but that they fixed the sort of character leveling, and I think I have put in a mod that now has fixed the enemy scaling, I hope, because I hated the scaling system. The things I did not like about this game were the scaling system and the lockpicking, basically. And those were almost enough to put me off entirely from it, so. I've arrived near Build-A-Burrow, but nothing looks suspicious outside. I should check inside the ruins themselves. No kidding. All right, well, before we do that, let's go to this. I really want to get better spells. Probably should go to do the Mage's Guild thing after this so I can get more stuff as a Destruction Mage. I heard a sound. Oh, a zombie. Zombie, zombie, hip, hip. In your head, in your head. The speech thing is just weird. I don't... The speech thing feels like idea that someone was like, hey, what if we did this? And you're like, yeah, and then you do it and you're like, oh, that's... What is that? Just have speech be speech, you know? And, like, have dialogue reflect success or failure. That's all. This doesn't look dangerous at all. Oh, God. All right. Great. I mean... Security increased to 20. Exciting. But yeah. Skeleton key. Sign me up. Need to find... I have not found a lot of people actually to train in those things, too. Oh, God, bit. No kidding, right? Snap, 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 snap. Crap. I'm not going to try to do that. It's going to take forever. That open anything? No. I don't know what the heck a Varla stone is, actually. What exactly is a Varla stone? Wow! Okay, wait. Show details. Oh, that's why. It recharges all weapons? Oh my goodness. So that must be mana, I think is what that basically is. And then this recharges all your chargeable weapons. Damn. Freaking 1,000 gold, though. I mean, that's pretty sick, too. Yeah. Lovely. Look at the shadows. Look at the shadows. Oh, it's so cool. All right. We're going to go slow, chat. We do not want to aggro all of these things. What? What? Oh, the first crash. It's the first crash. Fisher Price, my first crash. Well, I got about, what, 12 hours into the game before it crashed for the first time. I did that incredibly bizarre thing of opening a chest and turning. And it was like, what? You can't possibly open the chest and also want to turn around. One sec, chat. I gotta fix something. Yeah, right, Chrono? I love that we've accepted this so much from Bethesda that we're like, you know, it was actually pretty good. Like 12 hours before we got a crash to desktop. I mean, the game's only been out, what? Like, you know, 18 years? Like, I mean... Oh, my God. The fact that they can actually have a DLC in horse armor and have most people not be pissed off about it is pretty wild to me. Oh, that's what that is. Zero days. Yeah, exactly. Reset the clock. Okay. Let's save it. Every time I see these bugs, I think a little bit now of Cryptmaster. You know? And the bugs walking along on the walls. We got a bunch of undead down there. Save it again. Uh-oh. God damn it. Lockpicking system. Yeah. But it's the fact that they have somehow made it into something that's charming. I don't even know what detected me the first time. Love that though. Okay. Still don't like it. I still don't think my sneak destruction mage is likely to work, but it's going to have to ultimately just be I would love a destruction summoning mage in the end. It's probably what I'm going to end up being, truthfully. Something got activated. What's up, Mar? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just cannot get over how much better this looks, like, in every way. Graphically. Here. See me. Ha ha ha! Didn't even see me! Dumb skeleton. Oh, sorry, I didn't see I was empty. Small crate. What do we got here? Ooh, we got us... I already have one of those. Okay, got some soul gems. Got a spoon. Right, spoon. Because we still don't know what's going on down here. There's some disappearances happening, and we don't know why. I mean, there's undead, but... Okay. That looks dangerous. Oh, is this the other side? Oh, nice. Break on through to the other side. Okay, right, so now we're here. Okay. That looks beautiful and really just scary. I need to get a better destruction spell than Flare. Looks like it's okay for me to... A lot of these things. Reminds me of some of the temples in Jedi Survivor. What's the deal with this? Powerful magic is preventing me from going further. I should tell of my findings to Ilav. Really? Stone door to Beldeburo Anga? I suppose that's where they're disappearing to? Okay. So, let's see. Findings to Ilov. Where the devil is Ilov again? Is he an anvil? Oh no, Kvatch. Can't fast travel in there, right? Okay. Oh God. That was just a little scary. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Wow. Damn. Well. All right, let's load the save. Let's try that again. Yeah, I kind of froze up. I should have been able to deal with that, honestly. I wonder if there's anything I can do. Hey, what's up, Tim? Is there anything I can do about that? I guess there's nothing I can do about that, right, Drew? I guess. Not trigger it. Yeah, great. But I mean, like, what? I don't... Can you even open that thing? What even is that? Is there anything in there? Well, it sure doesn't look like it's stopping. Sorry. All right. We're going to have to worry about that later. Might be a dead end. All right. All right, let's get out of here and go back and tell Love what we found. And then I think I want to go do Mage's Guild, because I really do want to get some better magic spells. Can I get to that? Sometimes you can get to these things. It's not this day. Problem is, I don't want to have to take the time to lockpick it, because I suck at lockpicking. Save me from this lockpicking system. All right. Never mind. Wonder if I do an auto attempt. Auto attempt. Auto attempt. Auto attempt. Auto attempt. Okay, wait. What if I auto attempt really fast? Okay, here we are. Oh, God. Lock picking for dummies. Wish I could bash these doors down. Alright. Never mind. Alright. Oh, I didn't see that. Nice. So beautiful. Where's my horse at? Also, why does it sound like there's combat? Yeah, I'm climbing. I'm climbing. All right. All right, armored old nag. Now I'm going to fast travel because I've been to this place before. Yes. Let's tell them what we found about this wound in time. Beep, beep. Okay.
I want to stay angry.
I want to stay.
That anger keeps me going.
Anger keeps me going. I'm just lucky to be alive.
I'm angry.
I'm
I want to
just tired.
stay angry.
I can't
That
face it.
anger keeps me
I
going.
have to start over from nothing.
Don't give up. You're not alone. And the chapels and the Elder Council will help us.
What's inside this tent? Oh. What's all this stuff? These are some angry people. I'm angry. I'm angry. I want to stay. Stay angry. Yeah. Well, listen. They all had a common trauma that happened, Chrono, and that brings people together.
I'm just tired.
I've looked everywhere.
The kid.
Perhaps she's
How
still
could
in
the
class,
nine
in a
days
basement, hiding.
Are they angry? It's possible. Maybe she thought she's looking for you to deserve this.
And the chapels and the Elder Council.
All right. Got your news, Ivar.
Why have our gods forsaken us? By Akatosh's grace, what you describe is a time wound. A few years ago, an Elder Scroll was stolen from my order. Only this relic would be powerful enough to pervert the laws of Mundus to this extent. You must retrieve it at all costs, hero. The time wound has not fully opened yet. I will give you the Order's blessing. This should allow you to breach the barrier, but the rest is up to you. Be wary, hero. Whoever is behind this will be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, so I finished that quest, and now I have saving time itself. Apparently being opened by an Elder Scroll. All right, what I'm going to do before I do this is I'm going to do some Mage Guild stuff because I need to get some spells so I can feel like I'm in a better position to do this. And then we're going to go save time. In the meantime, time can wait, right, chat? Who's with me? All right, let's save this, and then we're going to go Time to do some Mage Guild work, chat. Right. Which means... let's go get on our horse. Wait. Nope. Okay. And the Imperial City. Elven Gardens, Market, Prison, Arena, Arboretum, Arcane. Arcane University. That's got to be the good spot to try. Let's do it. All right. Now I'm here. Now, at this point, I don't fast travel except into and out of this place because I have obviously not been here yet. Hello, Battle Mage.
3 of the afternoon watch and all's well. The way I like it, sir.
What do you think about this Grey Fox?
He's just a thief. The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially on the waterfront.
Rumors?
Truth is, the Legion doesn't know.
I already know about this. Thanks.
Carry on.
Okay. I've got to go get some spells. Well. All right. Hello, Archmage. Calling all Archmages. Oh, hello, Ravenous Polis.
Welcome to the Arcane University.
Thank you.
He preaches in
Oh, I know. Sorry.
If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further.
Oh. Where is that?
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
Can you direct me to this place? Or
Only
purchasing
quality
spells?
goods for sale here.
Ha
What can I
ha.
interest you in?
Okay. Don't have enough magicka. Well. I don't have enough magicka for any of this. My skill level is too low. And otherwise, I don't have enough magicka. I need to level up my magicka, and I think that's willpower. Because I have 66. What do I have right now?
You too.
What exactly? How much do I have? What does he mean I don't have enough magicka? Yeah, I do. I got 122 out of 122. Why exactly would I not have enough? Maybe he means...
Welcome to the Arc. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
You never have enough magicka. Oh, because it costs 48? 148. So that one, my skill level's too low. And that one needs 148.
Be seeing you.
And I have what? 122. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Interesting.
What? I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day.
Repairing the orrery.
The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Mackay. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Take care.
Okay, I got a note. From Bothiel. To whom it may concern, you've been passed this note because you may be able to help the Mages Guild. The Council of Mages is not the resources. The Legion is either unwilling or unable to assist. A shipment of... What's up, Poke Dude? What's going on, man? What's going on with you, man? Good to see you. I have not seen you for a little while. I mean, I've seen you on Discord, but I have not seen you otherwise in the Twitch world. How you doing, man? How's life? Shipment of dwarven artifacts from Morrowind, destined for the Arcane University, was intercepted by bandits recently. Intending to sell the artifacts for profit, they've stolen items essential to repair the Imperial Orrery in Cyrodiil's capital. The only known location of these bandits is Camp Ailes, north of Kvatch. You can find these ruffians and recover the items they've stolen. I'd be most indebted. The Orrery is my life's work, and I'd hate to see it pass to obscurity now. Items missing 2 dwarven cogs, dwarven cohere, dwarven cylinder, dwarven tube, bothiel. So we have to take out these bandits? All right, that sounds fine. Let's take out the bandits then. We're going to need a level anyway.
Imperial.
Hello. Have you ever had a complaint about a merchant?
I understand that Venetia
Oh, yeah?
takes a lot of complaints.
You've been playing any of
but
this?
Nothing ever comes of them.
Bye. Yes?
Yes. Good to see you, Shatter. What's up, man? You never played Oblivion or Skyrim? This, I mean, that's a good order to play them in then, because now that you have Oblivion Remastered, you can play Skyrim once that's done. Both great games. I should say, I did not think of Oblivion as a great game until I started playing this Remastered Edition. The first of the Elder Scrolls that really clicked with me was Skyrim. And for all of its problems, that game has stayed with me quite a bit over the years. In my thought process about games in general. So definitely highly recommend both of them. All right. We are going to hit up... okay, so she says there's a... something's been marked on my map somewhere. It's Build-A-Burrow. Keep thinking of it as Build-A-Burrow. Repairing the Orrery. Where's that? Camp Ailes, huh? All right, well, we're going to go get those things back. So, we are going to go to Kvatch. We could go to Build-A-Burrow, but I think we're going to go to Kvatch. Yeah. Hoping that I have the stable there. Play Oblivion first, get that in your veins, and go to Skyrim. Yep, yep. What is South of... You know, I vaguely have heard of South of Midnight, Poke, but I don't know anything about it. What is South of Midnight like?
I'm just lucky to be alive.
I'm angry. I want to stay.
Yeah, I know, finally. It was cool that that the Bethesda people didn't go after them for that either. That would have sucked if like they did all this that long and then... So that was good stuff from Bethesda. To demonstrate full support. You can do it, armored old nag. Oh, oh wait. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Hood! So what's over here? Honest labor earns its own reward. Play at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Ah, yes, I had to do one of these pilgrimages anyway. So that's cool. It's freaking beautiful. Third-person action game set in the South, somewhere like New Orleans Bayou kind of thing. That's really cool, though. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Because it reminded me a little bit of Beasts of the Southern Wild. I do remember seeing that. I haven't actually watched too much of it being played, though. Yeah, I would agree with that. Because Morrowind, I actually have Morrowind sitting in the cardboard box. Like, I've tried to play it. I bounced off of Morrowind a bunch, and I don't know why. But I would love to see this treatment, you know, done to something like Morrowind. So, and to actually give it another shot. Some of the quality of life stuff would be nice. here. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Oh, God. Whoa! Check me out. Oh, man. That's right. I forgot this happened one other time, too. Hello. This is ridiculous. This is way beyond my... I am so crazy powerful. Check out my badassness. Yeah. However... I'm still over encumbered? Oh, because I've got the... And I can't equip it. Oh my god. I didn't know that I couldn't equip it. I'm just going to go to where I'm supposed to go to. Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Huh! Yeah! Check out that jump. Alright, here we're going to do another one. Huh! That was not as good. It feels like I'm wandering through Pubga. Huh! Oh, nope. That didn't. Oh. Wow, look at that. That's very cool. Hoot! Wait. Can't do it. Can't do it. I know I'm over encumbered. I'm over encumbered because I can't. Wait. What happened to my horse? Hey. What's going on with my horse? I'm coming. Why are you on fire? This horse is on fire. Are you okay? Are you you seem to be on fire? Are you this Yeah, I was yeah, well, low-hanging fruit, right? I really need this armor to stop being forced to be on me. I need my Curus. Oh god. Ah! Hey! Look, I'm sorry that, I mean, I don't think you need to roll down the entire mountain. Okay. Next time, don't attack me. You know, it's a pretty simple equation. Just don't attack me. Whoa. Okay, this binding thing is almost done. Or sends me a fire. Nay. Okay, I'm almost not encumbered anymore. Please. Please, please. Let me be rid of this armor so I can... Oh, God. I had a perfect shot at him, too. Go away, armor. Alright, thank you. Okay.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade, who will? Good day. Oh, hello.
Western Cyrodiil is called Colovia and includes the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands regions.
Go on.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Take care.
To arms!
Oh, God.
To arms! Show me what you've got.
Where the frick are you going? Boots of insulation. I like that. I'll take that dwarven cog. I love those knockpicks. Sniper gauntlets. And an undelivered letter. And leather greaves. Okay, you know what? Alright, I found a list of locations at which the dwarven artifacts of the Orrery are being held. I should visit Dagny's camp, Broch camp, Bodian camp, and Varys camp to track down the remaining bandits. How'd I end up over encumbered? Because that bound armor that I had ended up... Oh, God. Ended up like apparent. I took off my cuirass because this cuirass that I have here basically gives me more strength. So I took it off and all of a sudden I was overloaded. Okay, so I have leather greaves. I have these ones too. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to drop that. We're going to put on that. And then chainmail cuirass is probably medium, not light. Oh, no, it is light. Oh, but I can't use that because it's only one more armor, but it means I don't get any of the weight. So, unfortunately, sorry. But these boots of insulation, though, are going to be better than what I have. So, I'm going to equip those. Equip those. All right. And I got a note, which was an undelivered letter. Until a buyer can be found, the items should be hidden. Scatter them so the Legion pigs can't ferret them out easily. Use our safe spots at the following camps: Dagny's camp, Broch camp, Bodian camp, Varys camp. Word will be sent when it's time to get rid of these things. Okay, do I know where those things are? Running is so silly in this. Yeah, it's one of those deals where it's like, I may have to eventually deal with that if I ever want to be in a situation where I don't have to hold on to the same cuirass one way or the other. I'll take all that. All right, cool. All right, so there we go. We have all of those things on the map. What is going on with my horse, for real? Like, why is there a campfire over there? See, this is what I mean. There is something which I think only Bethesda is able to do adequately. Even The Witcher 3, which is... The Witcher 3 is a tremendous game, and in some ways has a stronger storyline and lore than Bethesda's games do, the Elder Scrolls do. But what The Witcher 3 cannot do is this. Like, look at this. There are ruins there of some kind. Is that a city or a fort over there. There's a campfire. Where is that? What is that? Never mind the flaming horse for a minute. Right? There's just possibility everywhere you look. And that, I think, is Bethesda's greatest strength. The sense of possibility. Oh, that was the Curus. Okay. Right. Okay, well, now we know where we're going. So, Varus Camp first. Let's do that. $466, $482, $504. $466 it is. Discovered. Timberwolf! I'm running from the Timberwolf. Running, running, running. It really is. Like, it's the greatest strength, I think, of these games, is that sense of exploration. For a long time, I had as my background a picture of, what's his face? I bet they're still chasing me. Hey! What are you doing? Oh, hey! Leave my horse alone. Those guys were determined. They're like, we are definitely going to make sure that you fight us at some point. Oh, Christ. Yep, 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 yep. Stop hitting my horse! God, man. The frick? But anyway, so a picture of the, you know, the Dovahkiin, whatever, looking out at Skyrim. And just that sense of possibility is such a huge part of what makes this game work. Alrighty, so now we're going to do the thing. Yeah, no kidding. I guess that's true. They smell flaming horses. All right. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right. Here we go. Hello.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Now you are no pain. Die, cur! Die, you make.
All right, wait, whoa. You take it easy, bro. Let's see. Where's my healing's at? I know I have healing. There we go. Oh, thank you. Kids are asleep. Thundercats ho. Thunder Khajiit ho. Welcome. Welcome, kids are asleep. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. How is everything going? I am battling some bandits who took some things from the Mages Guild. We cannot have that. I need to get some better spells and stuff. So, that's what I'm doing right now. That's the weak potion of healing. Thank you, Shatter.
House cat.
Did you just call me a mangy house cat? Here, how's that feel?
This ends here. This ends here.
Why am I over encumbered? I should not be over encumbered. Here, kitty kitty. Did I have something that's broken? Oh, this is broken. How did that get broken? Alright, well, I know I have a repair amulet. I mean, a repair hammer. I can't repair items when enemies are nearby? To make me have some more of my freaking weak potion of healing. You jerk. Jerkweed. Anyway, chug them back to back. Good to see you, Intensely Eric, and thank you, Kids Are Asleep, for the raid again. I do have the quick item key. It's just yeah, it didn't. It was a thing. Okay. Also, I could have just pulled a potion of mana out if I had it, but I figured it was close enough. So, what did you folks play today? What was the game of choice? I should know this on a Thursday. You've certainly raided me before, and I'm sure you've told me before. And was this a Mass Effect day? Need to connect a rotary phone. Bzzz. Okay. Only an apprentice armorer or higher may repair magic items. Okay. Well, that sucks. Wow. All right. That's going to be a problem. Because I don't think I have another Curus, do I? Man, I'm going to have to get these fixed. And in the meantime, I got too much weight. Priority Thessia. Ah, okay, closing in on endgame. Ah, I don't want to go to a merchant. Okay, fine. Let me just then... a couple of apples. More bread loaves. Have a cheese wedge. Have another Daedra heart. It's good eats, Daedra hearts. Some grapes. Leek, lettuce. Mutton. Okay. All right. Now I'm not in that situation again. Okay. All right, I got to find some people. You. Got that. Got that. Wizard's helmet. Fortify magicka on self. Don't mind if I do. Oh, gosh. Hello. Hello. All right, men, we're going to hit him at the 20-yard line, the 30-yard line, the 40-yard line. We're going to go straight down that field. We're going to score, and then we're going to make it. We're going to spike the ball, and we're going to prove that we are the greatest of all. Oh, ho, ho, Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers. Dumbest looking helmet. Character almost accidentally. What's up, Shadowed? You installed mods so that stuff broke slower. Yeah. What, I'm over encumbered again? I'm gonna go to a merchant. I can sell some stuff too. It's just ugh. 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 Okay. Alrighty. We'll go to a merchant next, and then we'll go back out and do the rest of these. Yeah, I should install a mod. I don't... Watch, I'm going to have this, and it's immediately going to mean that I'm over-encumbered. I don't love the breaking stuff. This is one of the reasons that I never got into Breath of the Wild. Because I just can't, with that. I can't with the stupid, constant breaking. Oh, but you find so many. I'm like, no thanks. There we go. As you know, chat, when you eat something, if you're carrying, say you're carrying a turkey. Right, Pokey? I'm telling you. Exactly, Eric. Oh, man, Shadowed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly how I feel. The constant breaking. It's like the lockpicks in here. Oh, nice. I do like that. Oh, God, I'm over encumbered again. There we go. Does it keep saying I don't have enough magic? I don't have enough magic for what? Oh, that's still... This is still leftover messages from when I was fighting those guys, because I was spamming the... Okay, game. Have you found one of these, Shadowed? I just got this today. Not the Welkin stone. This Varla stone. Check this out. It destroys on use, but it recharges all your weapons. It's also worth 1,000 gold, which is pretty sick, too. Here we go. First try, scales. Why? Don't care. Okay. Didn't I kill 3 guys? I think there were 3 guys. My horse is still on fire. He looks dramatic, though. Look at that. That right there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Screenshot. Nope. Screenshot. Burning with heroism. Yeah, we already did that horses on fire. that joke is the joke that tells itself, really. Okay, yes, I get it. I don't have enough magic. Jeez. All right, so I got to go to a merchant to repair it. Kvatch has got a merchant. So we're going to travel there. And then we're going to come right back to where we were. Hot with destiny. For some reason, I don't know where that happened, but, it decided that it's going to be on fire now. Oh, is it better? Okay, he's better.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Hi.
You close the...
Okay, we're going to barter first.
Let's do business.
Sounds good. I got a lot of stuff to sell you. Oh, that's right. You can only get certain things, though, which is annoying. Oh, sniper gauntlets. I forgot I had those. Okay. 200 gold. Get the hell out of here. It's worth more than that. All right. Fine. Yes. I'm going to need those. All right. Now what I want...
Another satisfied customer.
Is repair.
I can fix whatever you break.
Don't have enough gold. Damn you. All right. Well, first of all, repair this. What? You mean? Oh, it's 162. Man, after I bought the...
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Interest the back of my hand. All right.
An excellent bargain.
All right.
You drive a hard bargain. That seems a fair price.
I need more gold still.
You drive a hard bargain.
How about 5?
That's a fair deal.
175. Okay, that's enough to do some of it.
Satisfied customer.
My haggle's not great.
Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, those are repaired. Don't need to repair that because I can just summon a new one. Okay, that's fine.
I'm
Leave
angry.
me
I
alone.
want to stay.
All right, now I have enough that I think I can do this thing. It's still saying that you don't have enough magicka, you were over encumbered, you don't have enough magicka, you were over encumbered. What? Like,
Angry.
what the heck? Come on, bro.
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing left.
Don't forget.
Wait, are you a bandit? You're just standing there? Yep. Let's see. I wonder if I could take... It's still doing that, though. Like, it's been doing it for a while. Tempted to take... Let me take all and then try to sell them. Oh, God. This is going to be... I can do it. I can do it. I have some stuff for you. I do. Lady, if you could just maybe meet me outside the camp, that would be great. I found some things that you might be interested in, and I need the money. So if you could just come my way. Are you gonna come my way? And I've really got to know.
I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch in a basement hiding.
Don't walk away.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes.
You close the...
Okay.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Take these fur
You
boots.
made
Take
a
this
good
fur
bit of
cuirass.
gold.
Take these fur gauntlets. And I think that's all I need from that. Right? Okay. So now...
A pleasure to serve.
Now you should be able to repair the rest of the
Not
way,
smart to
maybe?
carry around broken equipment.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
Leave
talking
me
about.
alone.
I don't even
Smoke
try.
and fire,
I just keep
and
going
something
until I
worse.
Great. Okay, we did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We got out of the camp. All right, so we did that. All right, now we go back to what we were doing, which is we are going back up here. Okay, so we did Camp Ales. We did that. So if we go to Camp Ales, then we pick up these other two because we just did Dagny's camp. Oh, we could do that too, actually. All right, let's do those. Let's go to Dagny's camp. And then we're going to get these other ones. And again, I'm hoping that this puts us in good with the Mages Guild. And then we have enough to, so I can get more Magicka. They have a lot of spells I can buy as well. I'm just trying to get better spells. Like my spells right now, I feel, are not getting the job done. $855. Yeah. So I want this. Okay. So I want to get better spells. Hi, honey. You ready? Oh, okay. Here, let me... Sleep well. Okay, right. I kind of... I can't get over Oh my god. I want to check out that formation, then we go to the camp. I can't get over the football helmet. It really is a football helmet. Like, I don't know. I'm not... We're gonna strike them hard, strike them fast. Hit them right in the line. Never give up, never surrender. The constant balance between effective item and cool-looking item continues. No stars shine upon the doomstone. Whoa! What? Why? Why is this? What? I don't... Why? Horse! Beep! Beep! Oh, God. Never change, Oblivion. Oh, Bethesda. See, this is why I don't ride horses. Right, because you might come across a runestone, right? You might come across a runestone, and then your horse just, like, runs up it. And then where are you, you know? Whoa, what the hell is this? Sorry, horse. Okay. Uh-oh. We have bandits? Bandits? I want to do that right now. I want to keep going on what I'm doing. A real horse would have run away or died. They didn't bit your horse's butt. Those are basically the two horse modes. Oh, ha! A real horse... Wait a minute. These are not normal horses. Kids are asleep. These are freaking Oblivion horses, okay? They have that, you know, 1,000 hoof stare. You know, they've seen things, man. They're made of tougher stuff. It's an old nag. It's made of future. Wow. Listen, it's an first of all, this is plainly an armored old nag. Okay, so excuse you. It's not just an old nag. And every time you say that, all I can think about is Boxer from Animal Farm, and that's bad, and you should feel bad because that guy was awesome, and I feel bad for Boxer. I don't know why we're waiting here. My apparel's broken. What apparel's broken? Dude. Alright, I can fix that, but... Let me face the apparel that got fed. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Okay, where the devil's the freaking repair thing? There we go. Oh, it's right. Damn it. I can do it. Okay. My armor increased, though. Actually, I have a question. How far before I get my armoring up to that level? I have to get up to 25 to get apprentice. That would be worth it. It's gonna stick so good. Wow. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I'm appalled. I'm a-petered, but I'm definitely appalled. Oh, okay. I wasn't quite as close to the camp as I thought I was. All right, horse. Horse. Come here, awesome new horse. All right. Could be a pallbearer. Thanks, thanks. Oh, yes. Oh, when the Undertaker takes his time. Oh. Oh, look at that pleasant, nice, long-distance camp look. Can I get up here? Yep. Sure can. From way downtown! Where are you going? Arrow of Jolts. Okay. I'll take that lockpick. Yeah, I see you, bro. Not the time, dog.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm. You move like a...
Didn't quite get that. Sounded like you said, "You will get the hook." Curious of the Assassin. Oh no. Oh no. These are all good. These are all good. Ugh. Oh my god. But the problem is, if I use this, then I lose my 8 strength on self. I need that speed. That's even better than insulation. I'm Pope Leo. Absolutely. Hey, I'm feeling good about Pope Leo. So far from what I've heard. Getting my One Piece mixed up. Oh, jeez. What am I going to do about this? Oh, I don't need 2 of these. All right, you know what? I'm going to get rid of these things, but I'm never going to get rid of the wrist irons. I want to remember where I came from. Don't I have chameleon on myself? Oh, I didn't. Now I do. But it's so good, though. All right, I guess I'll keep it with me for now. The thing about it is that, like, this is really better. It really is better. Because the fact that it's got both, the fact that this fortifies... Chameleon on itself is great, but this thing... 8 points endurance and 8 points strength. Sort of, oh! I know, it's right, Eric. Yeah, they gave me this. I'm able to get this sword back, too. I'm really nervous about. I think I'm still going to keep. I'm going to take these because I'm still really nervous about. I'm nervous about it. All right, we're going to need some corn, some carrots, some flam. I need the caps. We do have a lot of weight. Like I said, chat, remember, if you're ever weighted down, remember that if you eat something, it's no longer a weight problem. Words to live by. Okay. All right, let's make sure whatever else here is not nailed down. I love to see that. Until I get that freaking skeleton key thing. Oh. Yeah, I'm over encumbered. What's it to you? Not anymore, I'm not. Okay. Here's my horse just hanging out. Okay, so now what we have is we've got these two left. The Varus camp and the Bodian camp. Let's fast travel there. Pick up these last two, then we go back to the Mages Guild. We try to sell everything that we already have not sold. It's already, you know, again, everything not nailed down, basically. Save it. Got ourselves a fort over there. Give a bit of a wide berth to it. I don't want to deal with the fort right now. Don't want to deal with the wolf right now either. I can avoid it. Last chance camp. What the hell is that? Since it's here, I'm going to look at it. He's a bandit. Oh, hi.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Well, you don't move at all. How's that sound? We could have had something. Instead, you had to be stupid. I like that a bandit camp called the last chance camp just shows up on the map. You know, like they're like, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. Like, you could stop by the last chance camp. Last chance camp, yeah, you know. Okay. Two more of these camps to get what we need. Okay. From way downtown. Dude literally just moved out of the way. The guy was just... I literally missed him every single time. Taste my sidestep. Yeah, right? Like, what is it like on Yelp? And I'll take that and those. Anything else in your sorry camp? Oh, God. Surprising absolutely no one. I'm over encumbered. That never happens. All right, let's see. God damn it. Okay. Right, I got that. Okay, one camp left. All right, dramatic horse. My awesome, super cool, not close to death horse. Well, I wanted to be a knight. I'm a Nightblade technically, which is sort of like a stealthy mage. But then I realized that, like, I haven't found enough spells to make the stealth part worthwhile yet. So I may end up being more of a kind of a destruction mage. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe they did that. In Skyrim, I played a destruction mage, which was great. And I actually played a conjuring destruction mage. But I didn't want to do the sneak archer thing, because that's literally everybody does that. But You know what I think is an unusual build? How about a sneak archer? I think it's an idea whose time has come. Bodian camp. Can I get up on those rocks? Yep. There we go. And from way downtown. Why am I over encumbered again? What the frick? Why do I keep getting over encumbered? Why do I have 234 pounds on me suddenly? Have you tried not having so much stuff? Listen. Never mind your logic. I actually don't understand why I suddenly shot up to 230. Maybe the Curus broke again? No, thank God. It's a good thought, but no. Oh. 212 arrows. Okay, I probably don't need that many. Maybe if I dropped, like, say, 50 of those arrows? Okay. Hey! Jerk. Alright, now. I love how the others didn't do anything. They just stand there. They're like, you see where Susie went? No. Alright, she's probably fine then. You know, there used to be 3 of us in this camp. Now there are 2. Yeah. Can't quite make out if that's a... Oh, there we go. Can I hit you from here? Oh, through the tent. Okay. Take that. Don't need anything else. Hello. Goodbye. They really do not like my horse. They do not like my horse. Come on and get the poison of sickness. Wow. Weapon word. Resist normal weapons on self. Resist normal weapons on self? Same problem, though. God, these are all good. I just have to sell some of these. I just can't. I can't. That one's really nice. Resist normal weapons. But this thing is like... endurance and strength is still so good. I've recovered all the missing dwarven artifacts. I should take them to Bathiel at the Arcane University at once so she can repair the Ari. I will do that as soon as I make sure that this camp is properly looted. I got the death sentence on 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. As I sat in the rain, I contemplated my life. A Khajiit. Where would my journeys take me? And when I got there, would I have to continue to wear this incredibly stupid-looking helmet? I am overcome. All right, this is... I got a game reference, chat. This is going to be a bit obscure, but we're going to see if you get it. It's a game musical reference, okay? So, if I sit there and I start spinning it around and I do the following music. Anyone know what that is? Old game. And if your character is dead, it would spin around you and play that music. It's not an obscure game. It's just an old game. Ba 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 da 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 dum ba 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 da ba da da ba da da. It's 8-bit. Hey, what's up, Tom? It's not Zelda, but you're moving in the right direction. That's it. Dragon Warrior. It is the original 8-bit Dragon Warrior. And it's actually the music not just when you're dead. I was just thinking about, you know, watching as it like circled around repeatedly. Yeah, when your body is dead, I mean, okay, technically you had to kind of manipulate it. So, where's my horse, by the way? Where's my horse? Yo, horse. Yo. Where my horse at? Hey. The heck is my horse? Oh, there he is. I see him. I hear the combat music. Don't entirely know why you were just standing there, but horse burned out, fell over, and sank into the swamp. But that one fell down, second swamp, but this one stayed up. See, you're all wrong. Everyone is just like, you know, oh no, he got sick of you. No, because my horse is awesome. Okay? All right. So, actually, wait. Because before we do this... Yeah, let me bring the horse over. I'm going to see if I can sleep here and level up some skills, particularly Magicka, since I'm going back there now. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nintendo circa 1989. Hell yeah. I would like to sleep for 8 hours, please. You've ascended to level 7. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Alright, so... I need more magicka. So I'm definitely doing that. I want to add some more strength. I think I'm good on that. Maybe endurance. And... let's do strength. It's been a little while since I've done that. Because if I can get past needing the Cuirass of Kvatch, that would be valuable. 235, yeah. It's closer. Did something break again? What the frick broke? Stuff is breaking too fast, man. Wow, I mean, I still have somewhere some of my old Nintendo powers, but I don't know that I remember that one. I do remember the big, you remember the fold-out Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda map, that was basically just a bunch of stitched-together screenshots in Nintendo Power? That was pretty badass. They did something like that, I think, for Metroid as well. The devil or my repair helmet. Man, where? There we are. What am I at now with this guy, though? 17. I'm 8 away. 8 away from being able to get to apprentice level. I can repair those. You have almost every Nintendo Power issue ever. What's your problem is that you don't have enough Nintendo powers. That's your only problem. All right. Now we're going back to give them these things. Again, I fast travel if I've been to a place before. Or I can fast travel. Missed out on the early ones, yeah. Because I started picking them up about 85. I mean, I probably got my Nintendo when I was like a freshman in high school, like 86, 87. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no, most of what I have down below me here are the RPGAs. The old RPGA magazines.
You have my ear, citizen.
All right, I got her stuff. Give to me my reward, please. Not
Hello.
you.
You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes, yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
No problem. 700 gold. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Now you're playing with power,
Welcome
chat.
to the Arcane University.
Oh, wait.
Be seeing you.
I thought, oh, so you're the one who has it? Wait. Oh, no. What time is it? Why am I not able to go in there? No matter how hard you try, the gate will not move. Okay. Interesting. Man, okay. Oh, be given the dwarven artifacts necessary. Give her a day to make the necessary repairs, then visit the orrery again. Okay. I'll give her a day. I sure will give her a day. Need to remember how to wait. Wait is T. 24 hours, please. Because she's the one who has all the spells I want to buy. And maybe she'll give me training. And now that I have 700 gold, I can afford to buy some of those spells. I could also have skipped through these, but I didn't. I was sitting around. I see what you did there. Always a pleasure, kids are asleep. Thanks. Sleep well. All right. Receive powers based on the phases of the moon. All right. Hell yes. A repaired orrery. Whoa. Activate. I have activated the Imperial Orrery. Well, well, well. That's pretty awesome. See if you do power from the orrery. Ooh, what is it? Segunda magnetism? What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Destruction can be used only once a day. Fortified personality on self. Drain luck on self. So it makes people really like me, but then I get unlucky? Is that basically what I'm hearing? Interesting. That's cool. Aha! Just the person I was looking for.
What can I do for you?
Well, you can sell me stuff. Wait, what?
Necromat. Farewell.
Who's the guy? One of you was going to sell me stuff. Sell me spells and things.
What? Welcome to the... Take care.
What the frick, man? I thought...
Welcome to... Bye.
Someone was going to... could sell me stuff. All right. Fine. I'm going to go find the Mages Guild and buy spells, which is why I did this in the first place.
You have my ear, citizen.
Hey, I'd like to buy stuff. Hello? Nope, wait, nope, nope. Oh.
Speak.
Hello? Hi. Hi. Can I buy something from you? Hello? Wait, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't, no, I want to, I have your ear, citizen. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. Well, I don't know where the frick to go to get... I need to get to go. They had spells, and I was like, great, I can buy it. Now I can't find the people that were going to give me the spells. Looking for spells. Looking for spells.
Speak. Speak.
Hieronymus Lex.
Excuse me. I'm on duty.
Excuse me, I'm talking to you.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
Never retreat.
The
Never
Kvatch
surrender.
Oblivion Gate has been closed. Don't you understand what that means? We can beat the bastards.
Yeah, I'm the one who did it, bro.
Move along.
That's a useful skill. Much better than, say, swinging a sword or casting a fireball. Have you ever shopped at the main ingredient?
It's the
What?
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
The feed bag isn't fancy, but it fills you up.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Hi there.
Hi.
Renee Gionette. My husband, Salomon, has a court commission to compose
Yeah, exactly.
a
I
symphony.
can beat the bastards. Okay, that's great.
It's so sad. Salomon was to compose a symphony for Uriel Septim, to be performed for the whole city in the arena.
Okay, is he a prophet?
You mean the holy hermit of Anvil?
Oh.
No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach.
No any rumors?
I understand money is tight, but buying discount spells seems like a bad idea.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, where do I get any spells at
Goodbye.
all? Market District. Let's go to the Market District.
I've never shot there, but I know she carries good alchemy equipment.
So long.
Nothing I like.
Merchants Inn. I'm looking for a mage guild. Red
Anytime
diamond
now.
jewelry.
Have you had the pleasure of staying at the Tiber Scepter?
The feed bag,
If you're looking
which
for
we heard
luxury,
it'll fill you up.
there's
It's
no
nothing
better place
fancy.
to stay.
So I've heard.
Can you
Safe
spell out where I
travels.
can find
Farewell.
spells?
Let's hear it.
Good news from Kvatch for a change.
Greetings.
The last
I
of the
take it you
Daedra
want
have been
fancy.
driven out.
Well,
I've
what is
heard
it?
others say
You'll
that
always leave
the
stuff.
Fighters Guild is
Assuming
recruiting
you
again.
can taste it out.
Not
First
a
edition.
Anyone looking for work?
Reindeer staffs. Edgar's discount spells. That's what we want, chat. Edgar's discount spells. Super cost-efficient spell use right here. Hello.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
Okay.
You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
Exactly, exactly.
Let's do business.
Okay. Ooh, so for 4 minutes, it cuts down on my burden. That's interesting. Burning touch. I need range. Okay, there we go. Snowball. Starlight is useful as well. All right, let's do Snowball. Starlight. Ease burden. Water breathing. It's expensive.
Thank you. Come again.
Can I barter with you? I cannot.
Farewell.
Okay. What sorcery is this? It's affordable sorcery, my friend. Okay. Now, let's see. So, Flare is 6 points damage on target, right? Snowball is 10 points frost damage on target. Hell yeah. And... okay. So, let's put up a map. And then we do that. Okay. So for this, I want now Snowball. For ease burden. Do that one. And then Starlight. Shoot. That's not what I meant to do. It's annoying. Alright, Starlight. And then this one is, I think, Fortify Fatigue. But I wanted to make that ease burden. Yeah. Okay, then we need to put the sword. Sword is going to go here. I don't actually need clairvoyance there, so... all right. So let's see. $202, $278. That's going to be very useful. Very, very useful. Okay. So now I have some spells. Still want to go to the Mage Guild, but I basically just increased by at least a couple of points the damage being done with Snowball. Or with Snowball as opposed to Flare. This guy, I'm hoping I can barter some stuff. I want to sell some stuff, basically. I used a lot of gold there, but that's okay. Oh, hi.
You're in Rindir's Staffs, and I'm Rindir. I sell magical staffs. Imagine that.
What do you say about the city?
My advice is take your time. Walk around the market district. See what's on offer. Don't buy until you've seen it all. Take your time. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack should go to Anvil and hear him free. The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city.
Okay. Bartering.
Quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Nice. Okay. I'm going to sell you a brass ring.
That's a fair deal.
And another brass ring. I'm going to sell you a bronze amulet.
That's more than I'd usually
bronze necklace. Copper necklace. Another copper necklace.
You got a great deal there.
Gonna sell that. Yeah, not worth enough. Gonna sell that. Let's see. Let me get back to this thing about the Curus the Assassin. Still could be pretty useful. Go back and forth on that. I'm still not 100% sure. All right, what do you have? Lesser Staff of Telekinesis. Staff of Silence. Staff of Light. Oh, these Boots of Insulation.
A fine transaction.
390 gold, baby.
A pleasure to serve you.
Okay.
You too.
Okay. So there's that. Nice. Okay. All right, we got that. Now we're starting to cook with gas, at least a little bit more. Still want to find, don't know where the Mages Guild is yet. I don't know whether you automatically sort of find it, you just stumble across it or what. Divine Elegance. Hello.
You've come to Divine Elegance because you care about what you wear. And Pelineria has what you want, or no one has.
Okay, Pelineria.
Anyone can wear clothes, but the right clothes, that's not so easy. Go to any castle, they wear Pelineria's designs, or they're nobody.
Dang.
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch.
That's me.
They say he actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
That's me. I did that.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
None of this has any interest to me whatsoever. Just so you know. Literally could not be less interested in any of your wares. You, madam, have no wares that I care about.
Farewell.
Farewell. That was a disappointment. I was looking for something better out of that shop. Ooh, Mystic Emporium. That sounds good. A lot of good stuff in this market district. Whoa. Hi.
Hello. I understand old Dovin Aaron can still teach a bit about alteration.
He still teaches others, though. Of course, you have to try to avoid all the old man dust.
Bye.
Take care. Go ahead, please.
Who the hell are you? Can recharge weapon, purchasing spells.
Have a look around.
Let's barter.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
A lot of strong potions. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I don't need this because I already have stuff that I can get from that guy, so...
That's more than I'd usually pay. A good price for a good customer.
Why, thanks. Don't need that. Definitely don't need 3 flares. I didn't know I had that many. I already have that.
You drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, I do. Don't need that. I already have that.
A fine transaction.
Okay. Now, do you have anything interesting?
Thank
Not
you for
really.
your business.
What about spells, though? Big time enchanter types like that Tim character.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Heroism. Skill level is too low. Dominate creature. Wow. I could afford some of these, but they're too high skill for me.
Goodbye.
What about you?
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Galendil is here, with all your needs under one roof.
Yeah.
Look and buy. Nothing could be easier.
But I could already get that from a Dremora.
No one can experience the city for you. You must go, walk, touch, see, feel, talk to everyone.
Okay.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Certainly not. Okay, what do you have on
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Have a look at my wares. They're the only one I've got. Whoa, what's this? Resist oh, 12,000 gold. Jeez, dude. 12,000 gold?
May
we
I
got by the way of
interest you in
spells.
some of my fine wares?
Touch of rage. Everybody has a touch of rage. I will get by. Do 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 do. Ooh, heal major wounds. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do want to get that.
Thank you for your patronage. Bye.
Yes, I do, because I'm going to replace heal minor wounds with heal major wounds. Great. All right, so we're doing better there. I still would like to be able to get some training and some stuff. Fielding efforts about the law. I mean, Calendal's a little harmless, I think. Slash and smash. The Gilded Carafe, the best defense.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Pure commerce. There's a lot of stores here. There's trade goods. Jensen's good as new merchandise. Hello.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Who is Thorinir?
I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the market district.
This smile, she's like, perhaps you can assist us. Like, start from the beginning.
I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town.
Are you people like the Chamber of
Not every
Commerce?
store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop.
Can't you
He
just...
outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good.
I mean, isn't
What
it possible
we need
that
is
he's
for you to
just
case his
out
establishment
competing you?
and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know.
What if he's
We
just...
cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
Maybe he's just out competing you.
I hope you're more successful uncovering his scheme than we've been. Everyone comes to the big city to
All
buy
right,
and sell.
I'll take care of that.
Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices.
Better people.
His inventory
Papa John's.
must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Akavari Warblade. Look at that. Damage, health on strike, fatigue on strike, magicka on strike. That's really nice sword. It's a claymore, though. Oop, yeah, I want that.
A bargain at any price. Tell your friends about me. Thanks again for your help. We had no other place to turn.
Some woke store owner is beating them in competition. This is what I'm saying, right? What's up here? Oh, your private quarters. Hi, just checking out your house. Ooh, what do you have over here? Oh. She keeps being like, yes. All right. So I got to go find Thorinir and talk it over and be like, yo, bro. Chamber of Commerce is mad at you, okay? Know what I'm saying? The copious coin purse, huh? Time to find out what all the fuss is about. So, Thorinir.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? What about my inventory?
Where do you get it?
Well, that would be a trade secret. I can't divulge how I passed the great savings on to you, now can I? Just like a baker not revealing his best recipes, I must keep my sources anonymous, or every merchant in town would use them.
Right,
Suffice
like
to say,
legitimate
they're quite
Rolexes.
reliable and low cost. That way, you walk out with a full coin purse. I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Uh,
That's a good deal.
Just wanted to check that out. I'll take that.
You're a fine negotiator.
Yeah, I need to be able to repair. Okay. Now, would you like... Can I interest you in... Burning Touch,
That's a good deal.
Chameleon, Cold Touch, Damage Agility, just making sure I have nothing else to sell them. Okay.
I appreciate your business.
So it's just a less rude song.
Goodbye.
Let's see. Let's do that, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to determine if this guy is actually causing problems.
Welcome back.
I'm going to sell you a book that I thought was going to help me, and
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest?
take that
Tell
back.
your friends about me.
All right, now, how am I going to find that you're actually doing some stuff? He's obviously hiding him. I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. Okay. I shall wait. See these t-shirt for $10. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I meant to do at all. So I don't know entirely how to... There he is.
How are you?
Not bad, not bad. What's going on with his feet?
Does Dovin Arin still teach alteration?
He still teaches, though he lost his passion for it after the Levitation Act was passed. Can't say I blame him.
Take care.
How goes it?
What is it now?
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle
That
has
you,
become
Argarmir?
more dangerous.
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry. I'm not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me. So maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Okay.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
Observed a meeting between Tharmir and a mysterious man named Argamir. Looks like my new target is Argamir. I should follow him and see where he goes. Thought I wasn't being super sneaky or mysterious, frankly, but... Hello, Sherbert. Yeah, I know, right? All right, Sherbert, I see what you're doing. Hello. This cat wanted to be petted. Hello, kitten. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this is asking for trouble. He adores wires and cables. There we go. There we go. Hi. How are you? Hello, cute kitten. I'm going to pull this back so people can see. There we go. See? Figured how to chew-proof the house first. Yeah, I've heard that bunnies can be really good pets, but yeah, there's a lot of chewing that goes on. Purr. Yeah. Problem is you keep sinking below the level of the camera. There we go. There we are. Yes. Yes. That's right, Sherbert. Mm-hmm. You want to say hi to the people? Yeah, as you do all the thing with your paw. I don't know if you can hear. I'm going to turn up the mic for a minute. See if you can hear him purring. Can you hear him purring at all? Hey, what's up, Imaginary? I was playing Oblivion, and all of a sudden, I had a cat who was really interested in me petting him. He's like, yeah, I mean, listen, he is a pretty awesome cat. He actually is, because he was born first, so in about a week, he will be 2 years old. That is hard to believe. You're going to be a 2-year-old cat. What do you have to say for yourself? Supposedly, Siberians don't fully they mature between the ages of 2 and 5, fully. So, yeah, he's a sweetie. I had to take off my headphones though because he's all about the wires. So I figured if I had the wires hanging down, he was going to be all about like, let me just take those. This cat is basically asleep. They do be like that, yep. How am I going to play Oblivion if you're just asleep on my lap? He's like, I don't have to answer that. I'm like, okay. Let's see if I can. There we go. You're going to oppose this being the rest of the stream. Well, I should do some whole ASMR thing. Like, let me here. I'm going to turn it way up. If I try to talk with a mic up like that, though, it's going to blow out your eardrums, so. All right, we're going to do something which I'm sure I can totally do. And that is, I'm going to figure out how to play Oblivion. Oh, he's like, nope. You done? Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, Sherbert. He was like, I was like, I'm going to do that. He's like, all right, well, listen, if you're going to do that. I just realized there was a pencil down there, and I'm like, that's another thing that he loves. Okay, where were we? Yeah, I was following this dude. Okay, still following this guy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also I have to, zoom back in. Oh no, I lost him. Wait a second. I gotta fix my camera. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, now I can focus on this dude. So yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well tonight. Oh, hello, Imperial Watch. Stepping softly, hiding in the shadows, you do everything in your power to remain undetected. You become an apprentice of sneaking. Let's go. Sneak attacks are now even deadlier. Let's go. Discovered Argamy has a house in Talos Plaza. I should go in when he's not around and investigate. Like now? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to wait around here. So my cats appreciate me. Yeah, exactly. I can hear that. Appears that he's home and it's barred from the inside. The frick, Argamir? Get out of here. Means I have to open this, which is not great. Ah! God damn it. Oh, I hate lockpicking so much. I hate this system. It's so dumb. God. This system is so bad. I'm going to save this under, I don't know. There. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh! I'm not here. I found my way into Argamir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked into the corner and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about. I suspect Argamir's stock he sells to Tharnir is taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. Jeez. Alright, that's, rough. I found a manifest that seems to detail names of the recently deceased, where they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Tharnir, as he may not realize where his merchandise is coming from. Recently deceased, first, Wagarium, Imperial City. Look, he freaking has a freaking inventory for each of these dead people. Jeez Louise, really? Wow. Okay, now the question is, can I get out without him noticing me? But, okay. I can put on Chameleon, but and I'm over encumbered, but I can do this. And now I'm not over encumbered. For when you absolutely positively need to be able to be protected. Excuse me. You didn't see me. Whoopsie! He didn't say anything, though. I'm running. Excuse me?
What is it, citizen?
Nothing at all.
Speak.
I have to assume he either didn't see me or didn't care or something. I was just like, I'm just a shimmering thing. Oh, all right. Well, now I can wait for this. All right. Now I go in, I show the dude the deal. I'm like, hey, you know what happened? Your guy's been doing this thing. Oh, come on, man. Whoa, hey.
Urjabi helps his brothers, Rajirad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write. We organize. We deliver. The news never stops. The Black Horse Courier brings the news of the people to the people.
To the
We
people.
are funded by the Empire, so our broadsheets are always free.
Yeah, which is strange.
An intriguing fellow from what... My cousin says the beggars...
I already know about that. Goodbye.
Good day.
Okay, now are you open? Thank you. Yeah, it's exactly.
Hello again. Welcome back.
Thorinir. I'd like you to see this.
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book? I'm mortified.
So were they.
To think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Help me catch Argamir.
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes. That's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no. He wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
Don't worry, I'll
Yes,
stop him.
You do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all of these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to look at it for another moment.
Okay.
I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources.
No joke, man.
If you need light armor, talk to Maro Rufus at the Best Defense. What can I interest you in?
Let's see. Can I sell you stuff?
I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
All right. So, local graveyard. I need one more piece of evidence. Okay. All right, we got to stop this grave robber in his tracks. I mean, who loots dead bodies? You know, chat. It's disrespectful. Can't believe that anyone would even think about it. It's just...
I suppose I have a moment.
What is it now?
Yeah, I mean, you know, in these troubled times, in this economy, in these troubled times. Shoot. Notice the door to the Trench's family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Argamir's doing. I should proceed inside. Alright, I will. Alright, what are you doing, bro? I've located Argamir inside the Trench's family mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave along with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act. Alright, well then I'm going to do what I need to, which is to put on Robe of Glib Tongues. My man! Sir, I must ask you to stop.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Okay. Okay, hang on a second, gentlemen. Just a moment.
Let's get this over with. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Argamir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. Okay, I'll do that.
the matter? Getting tired?
Of knocking you to the ground? Not so much, bro. I'll take your gold, and I'll leave all your crap. As for you, I'll take your house key. I'll take that, and I'll take this. So much for your trap, gentlemen. It's broken again. That sucks. They don't have any. Oh, silver longsword. I take it back. Get off. Oh, this is the thing you were telling me about. You were telling me about this debaser thing. Okay, this is cool, but I don't really have room for it. Drain willpower on strike, drain endurance on strike. Wow. And is this is a short sword, right? Oh. Dang, Shadowed. All right. Nice. Very, very cool. All right. I've acquired Argamir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth of the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Argamir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thorinir. I will. Can't believe that guy did that. Amazing. I could always get that back later. Doesn't have to happen now, though. All right. Open the door with the mausoleum key. And I also have Arganir's house key if I ever needed it. So he did see me, and he just was setting up this trap. I can respect it. Also, I'm going to need to repair my stuff and then can sell some other things. Yeah, it's a good call. I have done quite a bit of that, actually, now that I think of it, but still. All right, Thorinir. And then I got to go repair some stuff, and then we're going to probably be close to wrapping up for the evening.
Hello, were you able to stop Argamir?
Sure was. Yes, here's a shovel.
And we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his.
Yeah, well, listen.
I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward.
Ooh.
It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Because it better be. One weatherward circlet. I'll check that in a minute.
I have disposed of all of my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items.
That was fast.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Wow. Imperial breeches, huh? Okay. So, can I interest you, sir? In some things. I have a lot of things I have to repair. Resist fire, resist frost. Ooh. Fortify magicka, though. That's probably better, though, still.
You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Oh, I can wear both. I thought that I was going to have to wear one or the other. Oh, it's because he said it's a ring. He said circlet, and I'm thinking crown or something. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. Okay, I need to repair those items. And actually, can I repair... So I can improve my armoring. I really do need to repair... Like, get my armoring up there. That's right, I can't do that yet. Not yet. All the rest of this is magical, right? Man, if I could just train... Because what is my skill in armoring? Yeah, I need another 8. Up to 3 tumblers. Okay, and that's 25. Ooh, I'm almost up to journeyman level destruction spells. That's pretty sweet. Okay. All right, so that means unfriendly competition. Now I can bring that to Jensen. Also, I need to find a place to repair my items.
It's you.
It's you.
What is it, Sarah?
Hi.
What's going on with you?
I shopped at 3
It's
Brothers.
you.
I understand.
Hi. The courier.
Seems Somerset Isle has become a much more
Fighting chance. Can you repair stuff? We're going to do that, and then we're going to get our reward.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Ooh, you're speaking my language.
Let's get to training.
Okay. Expensive, though. Jeez.
If it's broken, I can fix it.
Wow. All right.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Suit you. There's something to suit you. Oh, man. Battle Axe of Hatred. Wow. Okay. Shouldn't be selling those. You know what? I don't want to sell that. All right.
Thank you for your business.
I need to get...
Bye.
Okay. All right, I'm going to come back here, but I need to get my reward first. So, Jensen, I hope you're about to give me a bucket load of money, and then I'm going to come back and train and sell. There we are, Jensen. Really hoping I'm about to get some coin. Because Kaji does wares and all that.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Yeah.
The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over. Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch.
Hell yeah.
In your absence, Thorinir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory.
All right,
to
this
the
is good
local
because I thought
temple.
this was almost like a
He
shakedown,
also
is what we were
agreed to
doing.
buy
But
and sell merchandise at fair prices.
okay,
Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward.
I am.
The society thanks you for everything you have done.
Okay.
Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
Okay. 200? You can't do better than that?
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District.
All right.
What can I interest you in?
Can I sell you some stuff? Like, for example, corn.
An excellent bargain.
And again,
That's
some more
more
corn.
than I would usually pay.
Can I sell you flashbolt? I really need gold. So... Can I sell you a couple
A
leaks?
fine transaction.
Let's see. The rope of good tongues I don't want to sell. The Varla stone is worth a lot. I'm tempted to do this because it's so much gold. Yeah, I am going to do this. I understand it recharges, but like still. Also... Don't need any of those.
That's a good deal.
Don't need that. Okay. I'm definitely getting there. I already have that.
That's more than I would usually pay. Tell your friends about me.
All right, that should help. I keep forgetting to haggle. I keep forgetting.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Does it ever break anything if I do that? Like, do I get screwed if that happens sometimes? There we go. No, it doesn't. They just don't. They just stop. They're just like, no, I don't want. Okay.
What do you want? Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
19. So expensive. I need to save some for repairs.
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Okay. Can I train any
Let's
more?
see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
If I barter, can I train once more with you?
What can I interest you in?
I would love, love, love. I would love it. Yeah, I'm not going to save those.
An excellent bargain. A pleasure to serve
I could train with you one more time. I did it again, didn't I? Man, okay.
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
I am only 4 away from being able to repair magical items.
Goodbye.
So, all right. That's good. That's what I wanted to do. So I guess prayed at the way shrine of Zenithar. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to want to necessarily do that, but I'm not level 17 yet. I don't care about that. If I run into it, that's the main quest. So basically, where spirits have lease and then saving time itself. So I should probably do saving time itself. What I wanted to do was the Mage Guild, at some point. But now that I've got more spells... Auto saved. Okay. Save. That's kind of cool that we found out what was actually going on there. Okay. Can I get to Burgermaster? By which I mean Beldeborough. Because if I can get a bunch of repair hammers and I can repair that stuff myself, it's still annoying that they will be this way, but it won't be incredibly obnoxious. Oh. Hi. Know what the hell you're doing here, but it's just poison on self. So this debaser thing is the thing that you were just kicking ass and taking names with, right, Shadowed? Because I remember you talking about this. Oh my god. It's so hard. I really should not be able to carry 4 different sets of armor. Like the Robe of Glib Tongues is useful when I really need Speechcraft or Mercantile, and I should be wearing that whenever I sell stuff anyway. The Weaponry Cuirass is useful to resist normal weapons, and the Cuirass the Assassin for Chameleon, which I actually used. But having like 4 different full things of damage, things of armor, it seems not bright. Freaking Debaser is heavy, man, by the way. 48 weight. That is quite heavy. And I can use the, I can use, the relieve burden thing, but I don't want my horse to have to be in that situation the whole time. Yeah, I mean, it sure seems like it. And I like that it's a short sword, which is sort of closer to what I imagined this guy being. Alright, so when we play next time, we're going to be able to go and we're going to try to deal with this Time's Wound thing. And then when that's done, probably go back to Anvil and try to see about this mansion. And then I guess I have to decide what I want to do, because the pilgrimage, I don't necessarily want to wander all around and just do that, like fetch quest stuff. But I do want to, at some point, do the Mages Guild so I can get better spells. I'm in a better spot than I was for that, at least. And plus that awesome sword, so... all in all, well worth it. Good stuff. Very, 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 very good stuff. And so far, only 1 crash. So we've now played almost 15 hours on the game. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. having a blast playing this game so far. It's been a good time. It has been a lot of fun. All right. Well, chat, that is going to do it for me for this evening because it is getting late. And I got a busy few days in front of me. I am not going to be streaming on Saturday because I'm going to be watching Pirates of Penzance, the great Gilbert and Sullivan operetta. I'm going to be watching that. There's a show in New York with David Hyde Pierce. And so I'm going to see that with the family. We've been talking about that for a while. It's one of my wife's favorite, and I do like Gilbert and Sullivan, and so this is cool. So I'm going to be doing that on Saturday night. So I will not be streaming then. I will be off, of course, Sunday. Monday, I have my last final exam that I'm giving. And then I have one more Monday I'm going to be on campus, which is the week after that, when I'm going to be part of this AI conference, as I mentioned to all of you, where I'm going to be on this AI ethics committee, arguing why Gen AI is horrific and terrible. So, wish me luck and all that. But anyway, and then I'll be done until this fall, pretty much, with SJU. So, but in any case, I'll be back on Tuesday, therefore, playing some of the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook illustration stream. We're going to be doing Stealer of Souls as I continue to do that with Tari Toons doing illustrations. That will be in the morning, by the way. It'll be at least morning Eastern time, 10:30, I believe it is Eastern. We'll be going from 10:30 to 1:30. And then from 2 to 5, I will be playing D&D with the By the Dice Roll crew over on GOG.com's Twitch channel, Pen and Pixels, as we play Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So this is the once a month that we do things earlier. And then Thursday of next month, I'll be back here with more Oblivion. Also, I should mention that ArvCon is coming up. It is 2 weeks from today, in fact, that it's going to be starting. Very excited about this. Next week, I'm going to be announcing our full list of sponsors. The week after that, I'm going to be announcing our full list of schedule for the event. It's going to be really awesome. Oh, thank you, Imaginary. Yes, we were blessed by a purring cat. That's true. So I'm very excited about that. ArvCon has already got $250 pledged towards it, my earliest pledge ever. Our goal this year is $5,000. Now all we need is $4,750 to hit that number. And if we do hit $5,000, then we will pass $40,000 raised over the 11-year history of the event for Damon Runyon, which would be amazing. So I'm super excited for that. So mark your calendars. It will be happening not this Friday. It'll be happening in a couple of weeks, Friday, May 23rd through the following Monday, May 26th. And that will end pretty much the month of May. There'll be 1 or 2 streams after that, I think. And then on to June. And we begin the summer, June, July, August. Going to be a very busy but also awesome summer. So I'm looking forward to that. But first, we've got some games to play, and then we've got ArvCon to do. So definitely mark your calendars for that. If you like what you saw and heard today, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. Thank you for watching. If you are watching over there today, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free for you to do that, but it really does help us out. So please do that. Please as well check out our Discord, !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams, Twitter, !ArvTweets. But most importantly, Blue Sky is !ArvSky. I, again, am rapidly moving towards the place where I won't have to have Twitter anymore. I will basically lock the account and then just be using Blue Sky. But I'm not quite there with follower numbers. Close, though. I'm closing in on it. So I'm almost at 900 followers. Definitely at 1,000 followers, I'll do it. Maybe even a little before. We'll see. But I can't do it until I have a little bit more. So please do follow me on Blue Sky. And the website for all this, arvanellarun.com. Financially, !ArvShop. That's the merchandise area. Cool swag for you and for the channel. The Patreon is !ArvTreon. Sitting right there. Yeah, it is great. I agree. Sitting right there. And we're trying to get that number back up into the goals to get it back to triple digits by the time of ArvCon. I would love to get that back into triple numbers because, again, that is really the financial backbone of the channel, and it would really help us out a lot if you could do that. Plus, you get cool stuff for yourself at the same time. You can also get custom sub badges and emotes if you subscribe to the channel, as several of you did today, and you can get inspirations to support our tabletop players both with subscribing and with doing the Patreon, so you can do that as well. Good morning, Board Game Heaven. So that's the deal with that. On the financial front, blah, 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 I mentioned that. Yes, so subbing and resubbing is great too. On the publishing front, to Icarus, that's my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library is my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, available from Athos Arts. At that link, you can also get the audiobook of Grey Shade from our very own Trent Sparks at that link, and you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grey Shade, which is going to be coming out this Gen Con this August from Brandon O'Brien and Alligator Alley Entertainment. So please do that as well. Would love to see that. And as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. ! Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And ! Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we'll do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you to the wonderful folks who made this a great stream today. Thank you so much to my wonderful mods, Prince Justin, Shadow Mage, Triffity Metz, and Drew the Damager. Thank you for being awesome, the best in the business. Thank you for my Patreon supporters and subscribers. Thank you, Prince Justin, Shadow, Chatter, Triffid, Drew, Nonstop, and Wispy Song. And thank you to my wonderful viewers, Board Game Heaven, But Hurt Gamer, Chrono Travis, Imaginary Exponent, Jagtris, and Shasta. And thank you so much as well to the Kids Are Asleep for their raid tonight. I really appreciate that too. Very excited to play more of Oblivion next week. But on Tuesday, again, no stream on Saturday. I'll be over at Pirates of Penzance, being the very model of a modern Major General. But I will see you back here on Tuesday at earlier time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, for the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook playthrough stream with illustrations by Tari Toons. By the way, we'll also be nominating the Game of the Month, the Patreon Field Chat shows Game of the Month on that Tuesday as well. So be thinking about a game that you'd like me to try. But that's going to do it for me. I will see you folks on Tuesday. Until then, everyone, please have a lovely weekend. And as I always say, everyone, please be good to each other. And bye for now. It's you. Hi. Honk.